Yeah, it's Kingsnake. It's pretty.
Is that 2 snakes? All right, people, what is up? I'm out here in Scottsdale. I'm about to head over to an inspection for a rattlesnake that was seen yesterday. Buy some pool equipment. We'll see what happens.
Behind that cactus, there's a couple of other like pretty big holes, and behind those big rocks, there's a couple more big holes.
Okay, well, if there is a hole, we have ways of getting them out. I'll check out the front waterfall too, because these waterfalls just seem to really attract the snakes, don't they? We're gonna flood his little hole here, and hopefully that entices him to come out. I mean, it will. If he's in there and we flood it, he'll come out. Usually it takes, depending on how deep the hole is, a little bit for it to fill up enough that they need to come out. Oh, there's the snake. Yeah, that must. How did I not see that at first? You can come take a look if you want. We walked right past him. Is that 2 snakes?
It's not a rattler, is it?
It is. It's 2 of them actually. Okay, so they weren't mating, they're just hanging out together. But there's 2 of them. And that's a female, it looks like. So they weren't mating yet, but it looks like they were probably going to.
There you go.
All right, look at, I mean, holy cow. That is pretty cool right there. Be nice and slow and gentle. Oy. And he's just gonna let himself out right there. So she's going, or he, that was the he. Oy. And she's getting a little defensive, so we're just gonna be nice and careful here. Going right for the camera. Wow, that was cool. That cool ass rattle. That is so cool.
Hey everyone, headed to a call in Maricopa. A lady has, she said, a black and white snake in her yard. I told her it's likely just a king snake, but she wants it gone, and I'm excited because I love king snakes and I haven't got one yet this year. So let's go get this king snake. Hello, how are you? She just hanging out under some mulch, you said?
And I know king snakes are good snakes, and we run off other snakes.
They won't hurt you. I'll show you how cool it is when I catch it.
But every time I go in the garden, I'll be looking at all that. Well, I'll show you where it's at.
Okay.
This is the irony of all of this is I love nature. That's why I'm spending my
No, yeah, we appreciate, right? For sure.
Yeah. I don't want to kill everything. I just don't want it living in my yard.
Yeah. Is him? Yeah, it's Kingsnake. It's pretty.
It's not poisonous?
No, they're harmless. He's a gorgeous one. They're really nice.
You just did that.
Does anyone want to hold it? Yeah? They're harmless. The worst they do is musk you and it stinks, but
yeah.
I don't think he's done it yet. But yeah, they're good job. But he's really pretty. He's got.
Oh my God, you guys are crazy.
Oh. That's so cool. The only snake I've seen in Arizona besides this one is probably like a rattlesnake. How big do they get?
They can get pretty big, but he's a smaller one. They're just pretty chill snakes. They're not bad.
So what do you do with the snakes?
Just relocate. Yeah. Even if it was a rattlesnake, we just relocate. Yeah. All right, so I'm walking this dude down into the wash here. The lady was kind enough she walked with me. She's up at the top, but let me just release it down in here. This is a good spot for the little dude. And we just put him down in here and let him slither back in here. This wet stuff. All right, little bud. See ya. Have a good life. Oh, so cool. Gorgeous snake. Thank you for letting me release him back there. No.
I'm sure everyone's going to make fun of me for being afraid of a little bitty snake, but I
nope.
I'm less afraid.
Good. That makes me happy.
All right, people, what is up? I'm coming at you with another removal. It's my second removal of the day, but my third snake of the day. Hi there. How's it going?
Well, I keep watching, and he is there.
He's still there?
He's right in that corner.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one, huh? I'll try not to scare him away before I get out there. So when did you first start seeing this guy?
He's been coming about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Is this a common occurrence for you, or?
Yes.
Yeah, you see lots of snakes. It's a big female, it looks like. Whoa! Holy cow. Where did the fire department put the other snake? They just threw him right over?
2 days later, I look out, there he was.
And there he is.
Same spot.
Same spot.
But how I saw him?
Mm-hmm.
I was doing the screens, you know, and I come over here, and then I put my hand down, right down in here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cleaning out all this and throwing, and I go. Oh,
He was right there where he was?
Right, but he didn't come at me.
Yeah.
He just didn't move.
They'll very, very rarely move. They're so good at camouflaging. As you saw, you didn't notice him right away.
Oh my God.
They're so good at camouflaging that they know if they stay still.
You can't even see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he didn't even move until I touched him with my tool. So
Really?
yeah. So that makes sense. That's acting just like we'd expect a rattlesnake to act. You can probably hear, I hope the camera's picking it up. Let me just stop for a second. That's a snake. That's a grumpy snake. And it's grumpy because 2 days ago the fire department did exactly what I'm gonna do, except, well, not exactly what I'm gonna do. They did exactly what I just did, except they tossed it over that lady's back wall. And it found its way back, surprisingly. Not actually surprisingly, because that's what we see all the time when the fire department does relocations. That being said, fire department's awesome. I love the fire department. There's better people to be handling snakes. You know, they're trained for fires, not for snakes. We're trained for snakes. Not for fires, but for snakes. Holy shit. An angry ass snake. Very well. Yep, alright. Going right past the camp. There she is. That is an angry diamondback. Taking that camera out. She's got a good spot in there. Nothing's gonna mess with her. And that's my third snake of the day. 3 snakes, 2 calls, 1 man. And I think the other people got some calls today too. And this is Nick signing off of Rattlesnake Solutions for the day, probably, unless another call comes in. Peace.